My name is Alex Glamyan. I've been teaching computer science for a grand total of about 2 months. And I'm doing this testimonial today because I really got a lot out of the Code High School FTCE prep course that I enrolled in over the summer. I did not have any computer science experience before going into the course, mainly because my actual role here at Cypress Lake High School is the theater director. I've been teaching theater for about my 6th year teaching, and it was only in this year that I was presented with the opportunity to take on the AP Computer Science Principles course, and I really wanted to do it. I was super excited about it, and the teacher who handed it off to me really loved teaching the course and said, you're gonna want to do this, you're gonna enjoy doing this, so here's the opportunity, go for it. And I decided, okay, I'll do it. One of the things I really wanted to do for myself was also get my certification before I started the school year. So I set what would probably seem as a kind of crazy goal of passing the Florida teacher certification exam for computer science before the school year started. And that meant having no experience prior to a few maybe courses in college. That's way back when now. But having no prior experience with coding, jumping in, learning enough to actually pass that exam. And I started really digging into code in, I'd say, early June, with the exam dates that I had signed up for being August 19th. So that is, to answer some of the questions here, why I enrolled in the Code High School FTC prep course, and I'm very, very glad I did. As far as what I learned from the course, I'd say everything that you would fundamentally have to know about computer science to be competent enough to teach it. Everything from basic principles like data types all the way up to recursion and algorithms that I had never even fathomed experiencing or taking on as a learning experience. So that was a really fantastic start to my teaching experience in this subject. My favorite part about that course was just the hands-on coding. I think actually being able to type my code into an editor and actually see the results and then get feedback on it, and also have the accessibility of having the folks at CodeHS who are incredibly responsive to the several questions that I asked, be there and help me through issues that I was having if I was having a problem with one particular problem or one particular line of code. And there were several times where semicolon here and a curly brace there would have saved me, but I maybe didn't see it, and it was great having that backup support. I definitely recommend this course to anybody prepping for the certification exam. I'd say the content for the FTCE course goes beyond actually the scope of the exam, and outside of prepping me to pass that test, which I thankfully did do, it also prepped me to teach the course. I think that's probably one of the most important parts of this exam prep, is also probably some of the best teaching prep you'll ever get. I've started now utilizing Code High School in its free version, hopefully soon the subscribed version, in my classroom. As a first-time teacher of this, it's been a very, very useful tool for me to get the kids really into that text-based coding right away. It really helps, especially if you've got a larger range of experience level in your courses, and with kids who are maybe just starting out for the first time to kids who can probably hand you the first assignment you give them back to you in a fully coded Python program. It's nice to be able to throw them something that will actually either teach them how to start the idea of computational thinking and have an environment in which they can actually type in text-based code and work with it, and B, allow those high flyer students to take on some of the larger challenges, or take on some of even the Carroll challenges at the beginning of the course were fantastic for my more experienced students, to just have something to challenge them and to give them a little bit more. It's been essential. It's been a fantastic experience, and I still go on, and if I want to learn a particular tool, I'll sign up for the course itself, or I'll enroll in the course itself, so that way I'm more prepared going into my own classroom. I think that's the biggest takeaway from my experience using Code High School. And the FTC prep course, again, it was lengthy, it was challenging. There were times where I wanted to just throw the computer out a window, but I did not, and thankfully, persevered through it. But for somebody who really had very little experience going into teaching an AP Computer Science Principles course, this Code High School experience was essential, and I would recommend it to anybody, even if you are an arts teacher or a teacher who's taking this on for the first time, or maybe this is a little bit out of your wheelhouse. To go from not having a lot of this experience to passing the Florida certification exam for computer science, if anything, I'm proof that you can do it. That's the one thing. And again, I think the most important thing is the preparation it gave me, not just for that test, but for also the class. So thank you, Code High School, and thank you for the opportunity to take the prep course. And again, I'm Alex Glamyan. I teach at Cypress Lake High School. I've been teaching theater for 6 years now and computer science for 2 months, and I am loving every minute of it.